in kind of in a response to his video, I thought that I should share some of my own personal experiences that I've gained. The first thing that really, the first thing that I think of when I think of, life, I don't know how to put it, like life lessons, I guess you could call it. The biggest one that I've learned is to forgive. Forgiveness is divine, and I learned about it. I learned a lot about it in this one sermon given by a pastor at my church. I'll show you the awesomeness cover that it is. It's on my bulletin board, but this is the cover. It was a series on prayer, and it seriously, it was amazing. He talked about how if we can't forgive people ourselves, then we are saying that we are better than God, because He has forgiven each and every one of us. His Son died on the cross for us. And this isn't like a big Christian spiel or whatever. I am totally against religions being shoved down people's throats. I am just speaking on my own experience. So I'm really sorry if you're not Christian. Hey look, it's 11:11. Make a wish! Anyway, and forgiveness is divine, and you really, you don't need to, it's bad, I think, to forgive and forget, because if there are people in your past that have hurt you, you can, anyway, and forgiveness is divine, and you really, you don't need to, it's bad, I think, to forgive and forget, because if there are people in your past that have hurt you, you can't exactly forget that, and it's not a good thing to forget about it. It's a good idea to work through it and process it, but forget that it happened, it just doesn't make sense to me, especially to someone that has hurt you. I can speak from experience myself, because I have had issues with forgiveness, especially over this past year, because not too long ago, actually, I was a very grudge-holding person. I blamed other people for my illness, and I blamed this perfectly good person on what happened to myself over the past summer, and I was a wreck, and it was just not healthy. But finally, I worked through that, and I am able to forgive these people that have hurt me in my past. But you don't want to forget. I do have to say though, some of my family members need to work not on forgiveness, but on trust. I'm a strong believer in everyone deserves a second chance. Really, it doesn't make sense to me when you only give a person one chance. In my opinion, I don't see how, I don't see how people can say people never change. Because I have changed. I have changed a lot. Before, a few years ago, I was not real strong in my faith. I believed in God, or I believed in God, but I wasn't as strong as I was now. And that just, people do change, and I don't see how people can say people don't change. Some people, they think that their ways are right and it's stuck in there. Alright, so my lovely camera battery just died on me. Anyway, as I was saying, I kind of forget where I am, but people are afraid that they're going to be wrong, and that's why they won't change, because they think they are right and they don't want to be wrong. So that basically comes down to a fear of rejection. And if you're having these issues, I strongly suggest that you go see a therapist. I mean, I have a therapist, okay? It is nothing to be ashamed of at all. I mean, people are like, it's only for crazy people, but really, it's not. I was one of those people before. I was all like, I don't want to go. See, yet another reason why I've changed. Because before, my whole family is in therapy. And I was always like, I don't have to go, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I started going this past December. It is just amazing what a well-matched therapist can do for you. So shout out to Dee, my therapist. She's awesome, and I could not ask for a better person to be listening to all of my problems. And yeah, so that is my words of wisdom for today. I hope you all enjoyed.